Oh yeah. What's up everybody? Welcome to another episode of Jersey Filmmaker where we talk everything filmmaking. I'm Anthony Saratelli, and last week, if you missed it, I went to the NAB show in New York City to check out some production goodies. My favorite stop was with my new friends at the Ikan booth. They have all kinds of production gear ranging from lights to monitors, gimbals, and more. So I set up shop to talk to Fernando, one of their knowledgeable brand reps, picked a nice spot in their booth, threw up one of their small lights for some fill, mic'd us up, and here's where the title of this video comes into play. Aww. Since I was running two wireless lav systems, I couldn't run them straight into camera because I was shooting with the A7S II, which only has 1/8 inch jack audio input. So I was working with my Zoom H4n that I can plug two XLRs into. Now, if anyone has an H4n, you will probably have already experienced what I'm about to say at some point, but in order to record with this device, you must remember to push record twice. That should be their slogan. So unfortunately, if you don't see where I'm going with this, I didn't push record twice, which results in nothing being recorded, so the interview audio stunk. I straight up goofed it, and sadly, this isn't the first time I've done it with this device. Good news is I've never done it on any other device. This one just seems to trick me from time to time. And also, I ran backup audio through a Rode video mic into camera, so I did capture some audio, but really not good enough with all the noise surrounding us at the event.
Should we cut or?
No, keep on. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll do a little voiceover to talk about the products where Fernando is talking about the products, but let me finish my H4n rant first. Like I mentioned, this isn't the first time I've done this with this device. When you're set up and you push record, it doesn't actually record. It just enables a new audio track to record on. At this time, the audio levels become visible along with a blinking red light around the record button. But you have to push it a second time to actually start the recording. And as you can see, the time code starts running and the red light around the record button turns solid red to confirm. Now, I'd like to make excuses for myself, such as I had to set up the camera, frame us, focus, expose, set up the recording device, mic up two people, throw up a light, but in the end, I'm just your average idiot and forgot to hit record. It's not like I don't know about this on the H4n, I just don't use it very often, and when you look over with the red light blinking and the levels bouncing, you can easily be fooled. So I just wanted to put my mistake out there in case you have an H4n or maybe planning to get one, you're aware. I have asked around and found out that the H6 doesn't work like this. I have the F8, which also does not work like this. So maybe and hopefully it's not a common function on many other devices, but my advice to you is that if it is, put a sticker on it or something so to remind yourself. So back to the fun stuff. The first thing I talked to Fernando about was their new Gimbal Ring, the GRH. This is super cool because you can add this to any one of their handheld gimbals, and now you have a Movi Pro style rig for your stabilizer. You can deck this out with accessories such as a monitor, transmitter, or maybe an external audio device like the H4n. It also has feet like the Movi Pro, so you can easily put it down when you need to take a break. And the gimbal is attached to the ring by a quick release plate, so you can easily take it off as well if you need to go handheld for a shot. The only unfortunate thing about this product is it's not available yet. This is a pre-production model, but I got to play with it a little bit and I'm super excited for its release. And one of the reasons I'm so excited for its release is because I can throw this on there. My Ikan EC1 beholder that I bought earlier this year. This gimbal really comes in handy and works perfectly with my A7S II, but after attending NAB, I learned that Ikan has taken so many steps forward in upgrading this unit. For example, the DS2-A that Fernando is showing off here has an adjustment to the angle of the backside of the gimbal that is genius. It gives you a clear view of your screen. They've added legs that are attachable or detachable and come with your purchase. The weight of the unit itself has decreased, and you'll be able to make adjustments to things such as the speed of your pan and tilt via Wi-Fi through an app they are currently creating. I threw my camera on this as well to grab some B-roll, and it felt really nice. As you can see, the shots are silky smooth. I was lucky enough to make good with these great people at Ikan, and I've been in touch with them since the show, and they're working on getting me one of their DS2-As to test and review for you guys, so hopefully I'll be able to do that on an episode here in the near future. But that's all for today's episode, and I just want to remind everyone that I've also been lucky enough to be a recurring guest and co-host of the iFilmmaker podcast with Mr. Ariel Martinez of the @FilmSchool account on Instagram. We talk about all kinds of filmmaking things, and we've also just started to visually broadcast our podcast live, so you can tune in via YouTube and ask us questions as we record the episodes. Follow @iFilmmaker Podcast on Instagram and or YouTube to keep updated and get notifications about when we're gonna go live. But as for this episode, that's all I got. If you liked it, please click the like button, subscribe, and hit that little bell, and you'll get alerts to all future episodes as well. If you have any comments or questions, of course, feel free to leave them below or contact me on any of my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, @Jersey Filmmaker. Thanks so much for watching. Hit record twice on the H4n, and I'll see you next time.